across most English-speaking countries as Vagabond, its more literal translation, without roof nor law, seems equally appropriate. The critically acclaimed Sans Toi Ni Loi, winner of the 1985 Golden Lion Award, is one of the finest pieces of drifter cinema to date. Beloved director Agnès Varda's penchant for offering sympathetic glances into the lives of the marginalised truly shines through here. Despite our principal character admittedly being rather unlikable, if not downright antagonistic, the brilliance of Vagabond is that we still care for her, even in the face of her using those around her. A young woman, Mona Bergeron, played by César Best Actress winning Sandrine Bonnaire, is found dead in a ditch, the circumstances surrounding her death being unknown. Throughout the film, Varda's capabilities as both a filmmaker and a documentarian stand out, with her switching between observations of Mona's life and pseudo-documentary interviews conducted with the various people with whom the doomed drifter interacts. A vagabond by choice, Mona removes herself from her old life as a secretary, instead opting to live free of responsibility or commitment. Wandering the dreary fields and rural roads of her wintry southern France, she picks up odd work where she can find it, mostly reliant upon the luck of chance encounters. Though dependent upon the kindness and generosity of strangers, she remains ungrateful for the help she receives, many a time disappearing from their lives without any thanks or farewells. Along the way, the young rover encounters many fellow wanderers, as well as employed settlers, most of whom offer her food and board. She makes little to no effort to get to know them, moving on upon the expiration of their usefulness, or her being kicked out. As the interview clips are dotted around the film, we struggle to piece together a coherent image of the nomad, the people with whom she spent time knowing very little about her. As the audience, we realise that we know next to nothing about her ourselves, despite having spent the duration of the film by her side. She remains an enigma, a free or lost soul, we simply do not know. By the time of her unfortunate demise, her circumstances are all too inevitable. She dies cold and alone. Amongst my lofty list of New Year's resolutions for 2023 was a pledge to watch every single work Varda directed, and I grow closer to it every single day. When I'm making my way through various filmmakers' filmographies, I generally try to save some of their best work until near last, if I can help it, that is. In this case, it truly paid off. As part of a tribute to the late director, Martin Scorsese described Varda as one of the gods of cinema, and I couldn't agree more. To me, Vagabond is Varda at her very finest. Very rarely is a filmmaker so compassionate and capable of stirring up a tenderness towards characters we may instinctively dislike. Strictly speaking, Mona is cynical and exploitative, mostly initiating interactions based upon their transactional potential. When a trucker offers her a lift, she mocks him for not having a radio. When given a patch of land by a goat-herding couple, she refuses to work on it and argues with the couple. When a fellow squatter is knocked out, she abandons him, having smoked the majority of his stash of weed. Yet, as we wander the frozen fields with her, we still feel a measure of pity for Mona. Many openly find her repulsive due to her dishevelled appearance, seeing her as some sort of feral subhuman animal intruding upon civilised areas. Having been so influential amongst the burgeoning French New Wave of cinema, many will be tempted to declare Cleo from 5 to 7 as Varda's greatest work, and that really is totally understandable because it really is a near masterpiece. In fairness, the same could be said of her other classics such as The Gleaners and I, Happiness and Black Panthers. However, to me, Vagabond is her very best work, arguably being the most impressive showcase to combine her mastery as a narrative director and as a documentarian. This has been my review of Agnès Varda's 1985 masterpiece, Vagabond. If you enjoyed this review, please like this video and subscribe to my channel because I have several videos currently in the making. You can follow me on Twitter at Joe Muldoon Film, where I would love to continue the conversation. If you have any thoughts on my review, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you.